I'm going to be showing you the different components that come with the BG Pro Trap and unpacking it here for you. So first I'm going to unzip this BG Pro Trap. You can see here to my right, I already have the rain shield unpacked. So within the carrying case, you're going to have a light ring with its power connector and the piece that will connect to the fan. We have the mesh trap body that goes around the assembled trap. There is a power connector to go to your traditional 6 or 12 volt batteries, but there's also another power connector in here that will allow you to plug into a power pack, similar to what you might use to charge your phone. There's also the metal arm that will attach to the trap and connect to the bottom of this carrying case. And we have the different trap components that all nest together really nicely. So we have the top part here that has the catch bag and the funnel already on it. Have an additional catch bag in here as well. This is the bottom of the trap that your fan will end up connecting to later on. And this is the main body of the trap here that faces with these little pieces towards the top. And this last piece that was at the bottom is the Sentinel stand that also will snap into a compressed position so that you can put this back into your carrying case afterwards. Okay, the first trap we're going to assemble is the BG Pro Sentinel style. So you're not going to use all of the components that come with the trap for this, but I'll show you the components that you do need to assemble this trap. So first we're going to assemble the trap body. So here we have the fan component. This will twist into place on the piece that has the crossbars on the bottom. So you can just twist that into place. Next you have this piece which has these little circular pieces around the top of the trap. You can twist that into place as well. And finally we have the part with the flap on it, the auto open flap. I've already included the funnel on here, but you'll take one of your catch bags that comes with the trap and place it over the top of this funnel and cinch it into place. I like to reach inside the shutter part to make sure that the funnel extends completely. And then we're going to place this piece into the already assembled trap body and twist it into place. So these parts are all locked together now. When you get to the part with the Sentinel stand, first you're going to want to keep these clicked in this position. They'll also extend like this, but you want to keep them downwards until they're inside the mesh part. I like to twist this onto the trap body before I put it inside of the mesh trap, but of course you can put this in first and attach the trap body once it's all in there. So you can attach the Sentinel stand to the bottom and twist into place as with the other components. Take your power cord and snap it up towards the top of the trap, like so. And then I'm going to slip this into the mesh part of the trap. And of course you need to snap those Sentinel legs out once they're inside the trap. So we're going to lift the mesh body up and again cinch it into place. And for the last step, we're going to connect this to a power source. Of course, you have two types of power connectors. This one is the one that attaches to a power pack. So I'm going to plug it into my power pack and plug it into my trap. And as you can see, the power is connected successfully. The auto flap has opened and you have a BG Sentinel style trap. Okay, next we're going to transition from the Sentinel style trap to the EVS style trap. So the first thing I'm going to do is unplug my battery, and I'm going to leave this connected because I'm going to use the same power source for the EVS style trap. Next I'm going to take the mesh part off of the trap body, snap these legs into the upright position so that it's easier to remove the mesh body from the trap. And I'm going to remove this Sentinel stand from the bottom of the trap. Okay. And to create the EVS style, all I need to do now is simply put this back inside the mesh body. Cinch this into place. And now I'm going to connect this metal arm that will connect on either side of the automatic shutter. There are little holes in the top part of the trap that this will go into. And from there you can clip that to your CO2 container. So you can easily put dry ice inside of this insulated container. Zip that up. And there's a handy little hook here on the bottom that you can then snap to the metal arm and hang the trap like this. So the battery pack, when you plug it into the trap, can then be stored inside of the insulated container where your dry ice is also being stored. So there's a little pocket here that zips open. You can pop your battery in there for easy storage. And hang the trap like this. So the nice thing about this is also that there is a clip on this strap so that it can easily be wrapped around a tree branch or wherever you may need to hang the trap. And that's the EVS style. Okay, now we're going to transition from the EVS style to the CDC style. So the first thing I'm going to do is unhook the carrying case from this metal bar and just lay that to the side and unhook the battery. We're going to add the light ring first. So this light ring just goes around the top of the trap like so. You can cinch it into place. And then we're going to connect the power connector from the light ring to the power cord that is powering the fan. So now both the light ring and the fan can pull from the same power source. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put this arm in the upright position, and you can hook the rain shield. This comes with the hardware taped on the bottom. I've already taken it off and connected it here on the trap top, or the rain shield. So this is just going to slip over the top of the metal hook like so. And we can go ahead and connect the battery and put all these pieces together for the complete CDC style BG Pro trap. So again, I'm just going to hook it on there. The clip from the carrying case hooks onto the rain shield, and the trap can be hung from any location you need to out in the field. And that is the CDC style BG Pro trap. I also wanted to go over some of the trap benefits, why there are benefits to using the BG Pro over maybe some of the other surveillance tools that are available. So the first part is the flexibility. Obviously you can transition between several different trap types, but you can also use a power pack, or you can connect it to your traditional already available batteries that you may have. You also have the flexibility to use whatever attractants might be most useful for your program. So you could bait it with a BG lure, you could use CO2, and of course the UV light that comes with it you can use as an attractant as well. Similar to other BioGents products, you can preserve the specimens because in this catch bag, these specimens that are collected in here never pass through a fan. The fan is at the bottom. However, if you had an area with high levels of mosquito populations that you wanted to collect from, you can simply remove this catch bag from the BG Pro and insert this back into the trap, and this entire body of the trap becomes your collection chamber. So you basically have a space that I hope you're not able to fill with mosquitoes that you can then use for high infestation areas. Additionally, this dual use packaging makes transporting the trap a lot simpler and a lot more efficient and cleaner for your technicians that might be out there setting and using these traps. It's just a cleaner way of using the trap itself. And the auto shut here at the top prevents you from having escapees. So if your batteries weren't charged the night before and the trap loses power sometime during your trapping period, this shutter is going to close, preventing any of your mosquitoes from escaping, so you can still get a decent count for when the trap was actually running. These are also made with extremely durable parts. The fan that's incorporated with this trap can actually run in salt water, so it's a very durable trap that's meant to be used in these variable outdoor conditions that you and your team might be working in. And finally, this trap has compatibility with the BG counter. So by purchasing a stand, you can mount this on a stand and put the BG counter on top of this, therefore transitioning your BG Pro trap into a BG counter trap. So it's an extremely versatile and rugged piece of equipment that you can incorporate into your surveillance program.